continue on the biohacking tips. Biohacking tip number 19. Still going to pull from the Bible, the enzyme factor. So today we're going to talk about habits rewrite your genes. So these days everything is genetic, everything is inherited, and you know some of the genetic information is very helpful, but also other information, knowing that you genetically are predisposed to diabetes, heart disease, cholesterol, autoimmune, whatever, it can cause actually a person to just give up. I mean, it's like if genes can't be changed, then why do you even try, right? Most people think, then why do you even try to change them? It was because we've been told that you can't change them. Well, this gastroenterologist thinks you can. He actually, in this chapter, he writes, habits rewrite genes. So the older one gets, the harder it becomes to change one's habits. Moreover, habits that get imprinted in our minds while we are young often exercise a powerful influence over our entire lives. Therefore, it is important to imprint good habits on children as early as possible. So if you have kids, it's your responsibility as a parent to imprint great habits onto your kids. Thankfully, my parents imprinted great habits and eating habits to me, and that's one of the reasons I became an acupuncturist. Having that imprint, the imprint that my parents gave me. So if you have kids, it's your responsibility as a parent to imprint great habits, great eating habits. It says, even though your parents may have had genes for cancer, if you take good care of your health, practice sensible lifestyle habits, and live out your natural lifespan, your children will probably learn that genes for cancer do not necessarily have to lead to cancer, and they can follow your lead to prevent cancer from developing. So just by doing that, if your parents have changed your dietary habits, then preventing you from getting cancer, then that gene starts to wear and wear, and then sooner your generations may not have that gene, right? Well, I don't know. Some geneticists may argue that. But in this way, as good dietary habits and lifestyle habits are passed down from generation to generation, cancer genes will steadily weaken from one generation to the next. In other words, inheriting good habits means you can rewrite genes. This is a gastroenterologist surgeon saying this. I know some people are going to poo-poo this just because everybody's so stuck in their own theory instead of looking at the facts of thousands of years old of history. History repeats itself. If you can teach your children to rewrite their genes, then your generation, your grandchildren, your great-great-grandchildren may have a very weakened cancer gene or whatever gene that you have in your family, right? If you need help in developing these habits and rewriting your genes, Achieve Integrative Health, Jimmy Yin at Achieve Integrative Health, I can help you and get in the right step. My team is here to help our community rewrite their genes. So if you need that help, Achieve Integrative Health, myself and my team can be that help that you may need to start developing some great habits, restoring your organ function, developing habits, and rewriting your genes for generation to come. So who's ready to rewrite their genes?